Kia ora everyone. Welcome to the first class of our Sun style series. This is a beautiful style of Tai Chi, one that's got a little bit higher posture, so we don't have too much pressure on the knees, which is great for those who are just wanting to build up their leg strength, as well as perhaps protect arthritic joints. It's got agile steps. It's got beautiful, slow flowing movements. It's going to bring calmness and peace to the body and our mind, challenge the memory as well and our coordination. And with our bent knee posture, we will be building leg strength, ankle strength, which will help with fall prevention. Now, a lot of you will be familiar with the very slow movements that we see when we watch others doing Tai Chi. And we will want to replicate this. And if you're anything like me, you will find that that starts to filter into our lives more and more. A lot of people fall because they're rushing. Maybe the phone has rung and we're rushing to answer it. Maybe the rain has started to fall and we're rushing down the steps to get the washing in. We need to slow down if we want to eliminate times like that to help us not fall. Tai Chi will help with that. It also is going to make us more aware of our surrounding environment. We use the eyes, we use our vision around us, whilst moving in flowing, circular, constant motion. And again, keeping that posture with the soft knee, with the tucked pelvis, which will help strengthen the lower limbs. Before we get started on the movements, we want to just make sure that the breathing element that we will use is present. What do I mean by that? When we breathe, we have capacity within the lungs to move the diaphragm, which is a big piece of muscle that sits underneath the two lungs. It moves up and down, and it's when we belly breathe, we feel the tummy moving out. That's when we can be sure that the diaphragm is opening to allow the maximum capacity for our lungs. Many people today breathe through the upper part of the lungs. Sometimes we breathe through the ribs and expand through the ribs, which is great. That's still a very full breath, but not the fullest. So let's just give this a little bit of a practice while we're standing comfortably. If at any point you wish to do these movements sitting down, please feel free to do so. Many of you will be doing this program for fall prevention, so the leg strength might not be there at the beginning. So please take a seat, use the chair at any point. You'll notice I'm wearing bare feet. Please feel free also to do it in bare feet, but soft shoes with a sticky sole are very useful. Tai Chi cat. So let's just begin with our breathing practice. Please place the hands just beneath the tummy button, one on top of the other. Now I've got my knees soft, my tail tucked under, but again, this can be done sitting down with that lovely tall posture and the feet hip width. I'd like you to breathe in so that the hands expand beneath. Breathe out and press those hands into the tummy. Try that again. Breathe in deeply. Feel the hands expand outwards. And then exhale, press the hands in. So you're getting a little bit of assistance here, feeling those muscles. I'd also like you to add in the pelvic floor. Now that's a sling of muscle that is right down at the bottom of our torso here. Yep. So breathe in, expand the hands. Breathe out, press in here, but also lift those pelvic floor muscles up to tighten fully through the abdomen. 2 more breaths like that. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now this area is called the dantian. It is where in Chinese medicine they believe that the energy of the body is stored. So we use this region of the body a lot in Tai Chi. Before we begin learning our form, we're going to just run through some movements which will awaken the body, gradually get us warm and moving a little bit more fluidly. Please stand with your feet underneath your hips. Again, tuck your tail under and soften the knees. If you wish, this first movement can be done sitting in the chair. This is the first of our qigong breathing. It uses the elements to help us connect with the body. The first one is earth, represented by the color yellow. So using our beautiful dantian breathing, imagining the color yellow surrounding us, follow my movements. Breathe in, lift the hands up the center of the body, just as high as you can go. Flip the hands to a soft diamond, breathe out and press. Elbows are down, hands are sitting just in front of the face. If you find this is a little uncomfortable, please just come to which level is best for you. Going to your left first. Breathe in, turn, continue the hands and eyes only. Breathe out back to center. Breathe in to the other side, letting the eye gaze fall out of the side of the eye, collect back to center. 4 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Now the posture is tall here, everyone. Breathing in to turn and out to reset. Grow through the crown of the head and breathe that yellow color into the body. And as you breathe out, squeeze the tummy. 2 more times each side. So feel that yellow mist surrounding the body, breathing it in, the beautiful golden color. And we have 1 more each side. Can you feel the work in the body? That soft knee is quite difficult to maintain. And the hands at this height, challenging the shoulder. Beautiful turn of the waist, breathing out. Now breathe in, let the hands fall, thumbs together, breathe out down the center line of the body. And let the hands be active, but soft in front of the thighs. Our second movement is the element metal, and we are going to imagine a beautiful white color around us. So this time, breathe in a little wider, join the hands at the sternum, flip, breathe out, press and open. Roll the shoulders, breathe in, flip and breathe out. Breathe in, beautiful white mist surrounding us, and out. Full breaths 2 more times. The hands come to the peripheral vision here, letting the muscles of the eyes work. Last time. Breathe out. And let the hands settle in front of the thighs, remaining tall. And let the body center itself for a few moments. The next element is wood. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, sink. This is a beautiful green color that's now surrounding us, emerald green. Notice that I've moved into a wider stance, a bit of a horse riding stance. My knees are low, but they are sitting in the center of my feet. Now my feet are pointing forwards, but please, if you feel more comfortable, come with a wider toe line, just pointing gently out. If you are a beginner, this is where I would like you to be, and perhaps even a little bit higher in stance. Tuck your tail on underneath, sink. Visualize that green color. Breathe your left hand up. Punch out in front of the body with the hand rolling down and the thumb pointing towards the floor. Breathe in. Replace other side, breathing out. Breathe in, pull the elbows straight back, up and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So 3 more times each side. Let the breath come into the body, and then as you breathe out, really settle. Feel that beautiful twist in the spine. Feel the strength in the legs. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, although there is work there, yeah? Last one here. And bring the hands to the waist. Heel, toe, heel, toe, and let the hands. Ooh. You feel that? Tingling all around the body? That's obviously energy within the body because you've been working. That is qi. Doesn't need to be any more magical than that. You're working, you're using the body. Just enjoy that feeling all around legs and arms and the energy around you. The next color we're going to imagine is a dark blue, beautiful, deep, deep midnight blue. I'd like you to take your right hand and place it onto the left kidney, just to the outside of the spine. If you find this is a little bit difficult for your shoulder, just anywhere around that region is fine. Just imagine the energy coming up to the back here. So with our left hand, we're going to sweep up by shifting the weight across, draw the hand across the heart line, turn on the right toes and press the hand away. Breathe in and breathe out. Now you may be noticing it's quite a big stretch in that left leg. Please alter the movement, even turning the foot to better serve your flexibility. In and out, so just a little baby lunge is fine. Or for those with better flexibility and leg strength, come down a little deeper. Changing sides. Left hand up onto the right side of the spine. Breathe in that deep midnight blue, sweep and press. Now this movement can be high or low with the sweep also. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more times, make it dynamic. Even if it's just dynamic in the mind, but you're making a little baby movement like this. Be what you wish to be. And release. Our final movement is going to be governed by the color red. A beautiful ruby red color. So moving again towards the left-hand side first. Place the left hand on top. Breathe in, lift the hands up, heart and third eye. Breathe out and turn, just the hips. Press across, other hand in front of the forehead. Breathe in, touch just at the back here, the spine if you can, elbows, and breathe out, draw a line down the outside of the hands. Other side, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, out. Reach round, try to get elbow to elbow. Breathe out, beautiful stretch. Can you feel it? If that is too much for you, then reduce the range to suit you and imagine moving bigger. 2 more each side. Breathe in, breathe out. Drop the hand down, little rotation. Breathe out. You notice this one is 2 breaths per move. So this is fire. Beautiful red. Oh. So fan the flames on this last one, guys. Bring that beautiful fire element into the body. And relax. Just take some breath here, big belly breaths. Squeeze to expel. 2 more. And relax. So I hope you're feeling warm. The joints have started to move, especially those with arthritis. You're starting to get that synovial fluid around the joint, just greasing it and making it a little smoother and less painful to move. Please, as a reminder, guys, if you do feel fatigued or if anything is painful, please stop. take a rest, sit down, do the upper body movements while resting the legs. You will build strength gradually, and you'll note that you'll be able to stay standing for longer and longer with regular practice. I'm now going to show you the first two forms of the Sun style sequence that I'm going to teach you over the next few sessions. I will be demonstrating it as the mirror image. So whenever I face you, it is the same side that you do the exercises with. Whenever my back is to you, again, it will be the same side. Let me demonstrate the first two moves. Let me demonstrate that again. So we'll do the commencing movement first, and then I will show you the circling movement, which is called leisurely Tai Chi. We begin in Sun style with an open foot position, a bit like Charlie Chaplin. If you find that this is too narrow and too splayed for you, then please make your feet more comfortable and safe. Tucking the tail under and softening the knees, and reaching tall through the crown of the head and lengthening through the base of the spine. I'd like you to imagine that you have a bowl of water on your head so that when we do these movements, that tall posture always remains, okay? That's your first challenge. Okay, lean your weight to the left, take the toes of the right foot up, and then place that right foot so it's now facing forwards. Try that again. So the weight is in the middle. Now the weight shifts onto the left leg. Lift up, so this foot is unweighted as we turn the toes forwards. Okay, we don't want to put any pressure on the foot as we turn it. Shift, turn. Now shift onto that right foot and allow the body now to turn a little bit towards this 45-degree angle. Now we're beginning to see the intricacies of Tai Chi right at the beginning. Shift, turn, shift, turn the hips. Now keep the shoulders and hips together. Just the legs now. We're going to take that left foot, place it down, heel toe, without moving the body forwards. Then shift the weight through and a small follow step. Just replace this right foot. Let's try that again. You can keep the hands just at the side or perhaps round the back, helping tuck that tail under. So commencing. Shift left, turn right toes, turn body, shift weight to the left, lift, step, right foot steps in. shift, turn, shift, step, shift, follow step. Let's add on the arms for this sequence. Shift and turn, the toes, no arm movements. Now we begin. Lift the hands up with a soft elbow, but the hands are long. As we let the hands fall back down, we soften the knees. Draw the hands in towards the body and up the line of the body as the knee lifts. As we step, the hands travel forwards as the weight shifts forwards. Follow step, hands remain outstretched. Now notice please that my elbow is still bent, that it's not a big straight arm movement. Let's try that once more. Commencing. Shift weight left. Turn right toes in. Turn body to face left. Breathe in, lift arms. Breathe out, drop arms, sink. Arms draw in. Knee lifts as hands lift. Step. Push. Follow step. Now the follow step is a great part of Sun style Tai Chi that makes it really wonderful for fall prevention. The follow step allows us to keep our balance, whereas in some forms of Tai Chi it's really very demanding and asking you to be in some quite wide and compromising positions. So this is really great. Now, the other thing I would like to say to you is please feel free to change the foot if you need to. You don't have to just take one step. And that's going to become very pertinent in the next move when we turn from facing this left-hand side and we turn all the way through 12 o'clock and come to face this other side here. Yep. Now the follow step, for those of you that have done Tai Chi with me before, the follow step has been quite close. In this particular movement, please keep the feet a little wider. That is because we are about to land the heel, turn the toes, and roll round on the heel, leaving us in this quite narrow position with the toe of the back leg, your left leg pointing out in the 45 degree, comfortable for the knee, and the toes on the right leg lifted and pointing straight forwards. So let's try the feet of leisurely Tai coat, beginning from this follow step position at the end of the commencement move. From here, turn the back heel in, shift the weight, keeping the knee traveling over the line of the foot. Turn the toes of this back foot, of this left foot, almost pigeon-toed. So it's facing that 45 degree, shift and revolve. Now the hips are facing the side, this toe is facing the corner, as if we were in a box. We're now facing the long side of a box, toes facing the corner, and the toes of this front foot are lifted and pointing straight forwards. Let's try that once more. Land, shift, turn, shift, lift toes, face the new corner. Now, sometimes our feet can become quite narrow and a little wobbling. If that's happened to you, I'd like you not to start again, because we want to keep the flow and the meditative experience that we're having with Tai Chi. So if that happens with you, just move your feet. Remember I mentioned here, if I lift that toe, it's too narrow. I'm going to lift the whole foot and place it out, facing forwards, really comfortably. Okay? Let's try that again, but this time, just the feet from the commencing move. Hello, Tai Chi cat again. So commencing, you can't see my feet. Turn the right toes in, shift, step, follow step, heel in, toes out, heel lifts. Any adjustments? Let's try it with the hands that we have already learned. Commencing. Shift, turn, shift, breathe in, breathe out, in, out. Now the hands, what do we do with the hands? Just keep them in front of your body just now. That's going to be great for helping us with this next move. Let's try that once more. Shift, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, just a small follow step. Now left hand comes to the right wrist and the palm faces up. Heel turns. Now just let them come round like we did before. Almost like you're carrying a tray of drinks. And this left hand is guiding the hand. Yeah? Let's try that once more. You're doing really well, by the way. This is a very difficult move that I'm throwing at you right at the get-go. Commencing. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, from here, to finish the move, we circle the hand, we keep it moving round, but still guided by the body. So there's only so far that this toe will allow us to turn before it gets a bit sore and sticky. So that is where we stop. When that happens, let the hand continue round to the shoulder. Okay, let me just come a little closer so that you can see what is happening. So from here, I turn, and then the hand comes round, back across, and settles in front, guided by this other hand, all right? Open, circle, little small turn. Now step, follow step. Let's try that again. Circle, round to the shoulder, step forwards and push. So I want you to imagine you have a tray of drinks. To keep that palm facing upwards all the way to the shoulder. All right? From here, it is a step forwards and the palm now faces forwards to push. Okay? Let's try that from this part here. Turn, still got the tray of drinks, bring it back forwards, hand now faces forwards, step, follow step. Great work, guys. Let's do the whole thing that we've done so far from the beginning, okay? So choose the foot position that you wish to start in. Settle yourself. Soften the knees, tuck your tail under. And commence. Shift, turn, shift, commence. Shift, turn. Breathe in, breathe out. Step, tiny follow step. Right hand being led by the body round to the shoulder. Reset at chest and push. Let's try that again. Now I'm going to layer in the breathing for you a little bit more, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Let's try that once more before we finish. In and out. Keep that bowl of water on your head. Keep the posture upright. Well done, everyone. You did great today. Big breath in. Gather the energy. Bring it in to the dance again. Big breath in. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's given you something to think about. Now, in a few more days, I'll put up another video with the next part to this. And of course, we'll run through what we've already done today. But if you find that you have any questions, or if there's anything that you would like me to run through again, breathe in, release, swing. Please do put your comments down beneath the video, because this is for you. It's a bit difficult for me to know how you're getting on at home if you don't tell me, okay? If you don't give me some feedback. So, from Harry Cat and myself for now, see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.